This is the Russian off-road car was Patriot. It is called Patriot. There is a hole on the ice. And in order it is not freeze. And now let's check the. Now we shall tell you how do we drive a car in such a low temperature. Now I shall show you what would become with cooling liquid antifreeze if you don't cover your engine. So dear friends, what do you think? How do the people survive in this extreme frost? They Good morning everybody. Today is the 18th of January and now we can see sunrise. The temperature is like yesterday. Today 52 degrees Celsius below zero. Now it is 10:30 morning and the daytime in our region here lasts about 5 hours, but behind the polar circle in the north of the Republic of Sakha, people cannot see the sun during 3 months in winter, in December, November, December and January. And usually in the shore of the Arctic Ocean, people can see the first sun rising only on the 31st of January. And it is a holiday for them. They celebrate the first sunrise. So the polar night lasts about 3 months, but in spring and summer, in the north, in the far north, it is a polar day when the sun does not set behind the horizon. That is the interesting facts of our region. My name is George Tretyakov. I live in Russian Federation, Eastern Siberia, the Republic of Sakha. I live in the village of Kutana. A lot of people are interested. How do we live in such a severe climate? It is very cold in winter and very hot in summer, and that's why we want to show how do we live in such climate in the Eastern Siberia, in the Republic of Sakha. Let's show how do dogs live there. Okay, I have a dog. It is 3 years old. It is female, and I put to her. I called it Uyghur. Oh, here we can see it is coming here. Uyghur, come here. Let's go to her mother-in-law. This is the Russian off-road car was Patriot. It is called Patriot. That's why the channel of my son Vladislav is called the Northern Patrick, and his horse is called Patrick too. And now we shall go and see the horses. How do they survive in this climate? And cows. Usually in the middle of winter, the masters begin to additionally feed them. You see there are young colts, young horses, and they can't feed themselves, and that's why the owners of the cattle and horses feed them here. Today in the morning the temperature was 52 degrees centigrade below zero, and here my son Vladislav has his own channel, Northern Patrick, and here we can see his own young horse. It is
years.
about 2 years old.
Yeah.
He likes to eat sugar. Usually our the Saha host, it feeds all the winter itself. So they find hay under the snow, and it will quite enough for them. But if winter is too cold, for example, like last year and this year, then the owners of horses must additionally feed them. So, dear friends, now I am on the ice of the lake. It is like our village. This lake is called Kutana, and every day the owners get there and their cattle and horses to drink water in this place. There is a hole on the ice. And in order it is not freeze, they shut it with such a clothes. But nevertheless it will be freezed, but not too thick ice there would be. And now let's check the thickness of ice here. We shall try it now. This is my son Vladislav. Now he will try to make hole.
70 сантиметров.
There are 70 centimeters the length of this I don't know how we call it. Yes, that's all. So
60.
60. So the thickness of ice is 60 centimeters, but to the spring it will be more thicker. about maybe 1 meter, maybe it would be in spring. Now we shall tell you how do we drive a car in such a low temperature. Because if you won't heat additionally your car, you won't go anywhere. First of all, you must cover the radiator here. If you won't cover the radiator with such a material, your engine will frozen, and that's all. You won't go anywhere. Your cooling liquid will be frozen, and the engine usually is covered by such a quilt, a special quilt, in this way. Otherwise, the engine will be frozen, and the oil must the oil can run away. It needs to keep warmth of the engine, and the radiator additionally is closed by such papers here. Only in this way you can drive without danger to be frozen. Except these measures of heating the engine, you must put winter tires on your car, because on the summer tires you won't drive anywhere, because they would be frozen at the temperature about 40 degrees below zero. And except this, it's not all. You must put double glass on your windows. Otherwise it will be frozen, and it will be covered by ice, and you won't see anything, and there would be very cold inside the car. And on the side you must put double layer, but it is usually film, plastics film. Only in this way it would be warm inside the car, and you will not be frozen. So the heater is switched on the maximum level. Only in this way there would be warm inside the car. Now I shall show you what would become with cooling liquid antifreeze if you don't cover your engine and you don't heat, if you won't heat your car. You see, nobody touched it. And first let's take this one, antifreeze cooling liquid. It is it's working till 65 degrees Celsius minus. It is liquid. It may work. Yes. It's this one. This one, the Japanese cooling liquid. It works till 40 degrees below zero, and it is rather thick. Not very liquid. It's like, it becomes like oil. Let's take another cooling liquid. It is not expensive, cheap, the cheapest liquid. It works, it must work until 40 degrees below zero, but it becomes like a brick, like a stone, you see? See? It has frozen. It has frozen. So, dear friends, what do you think? How do the people survive in this extreme frost? Most of families heat their houses by burning wood in the stone. They must prepare wood in the forest, break them this way. Switch on the light. This is my house, and in our house we have the electric convectors heating. They consume much electricity, but nevertheless it is rather warm here. We pay about 3,000 or 4,000 rubles per 1 month in winter, the most cold months. And then in spring, in autumn, we pay much more, less money. The power of one electric convector is about 1.5 kilowatts. There are 5 convectors in my house according to 5 windows. The houses in the Republic of Sakha are built from wood. It is 16 centimeters about square wood, how to say, such square wood, 16 centimeters. Also, we have the brick oven. It is the emergency oven. We usually burn it when it is extremely cold. And today it is such a day. It is extremely cold today. That's why we burn our oven here. We don't use it every day, usually when it is too cold only. Sometimes there would be the malfunction with the electricity. There is no electricity one. We burn it and we cook there our food. Our oven is burning with the smoke. If you think that we get some water for drinking, washing, no, it's mistake, because for drinking and for all needs we prepare ice in the autumn from the lake ice. in this way, and we use it on all our needs. But mostly we use ice for drinking. So we put it into the barrel. You see, there it is melted, and we get clean water for drinking. This is the house of my son Vladislav, and these are my grandsons. Today it is too cold, and at such a temperature they did not go to school, and they studied distantly. And now they help to their family. They put snow into the water supplying system. The house of my son Vladislav has such system. They have a toilet, a shower, and washing. Okay. How do you usually cook an egg at home? I suppose on a frying pan, on a hot frying pan in Yakutia, in the Republic of Sakha. We cook it in the extreme frost. This is the usual hen's egg. Let's fry it. Now, my friends, you see I have here hot water. They don't eat too much because it's too cold outside. They usually take such a piece of liver in their pockets and have a meal or second breakfast. Really, believe me,